Hello everyone, we are given with a question where we are given with an array and all numbers appears in pair except two numbers. Now see here, if this is a given array 10, 5, 8, 8, 7, 4, 5, 10, 4, 9, we see that 10 has a pair, 5 has a pair, similarly 8 has pair, 4 has pair, but 7 and 9 does not appear in pair. Therefore, the answer is 7 and 9. Expected time complexity is big O n and the space complexity is big O 1. And this question is asked in Amazon and Flipkart. Before you watch this video, I give a strong suggestion to watch my previous video on how do you find one occurrence or one odd occurrence element of an array, because it is the extension of this. Now what we do? Again here we take XOR of all the elements of the array. Now if I take XOR of all the elements of the array, it will be 10 XOR 5 XOR 8 XOR 8 and so on. I am writing all the elements of the array. Now this is all the elements of the array. We know that 10 XOR 10 is 0 because they will cancel. Similarly 5 and 5 will cancel, 8 and 8 will cancel, 4 and 4 will cancel, and we are left out with 7 XOR 9. Now what is 7 XOR 9? Let us write 7 in binary 0 1 1 1, and what is 9 in binary 1 0 0 1. And if we take bitwise XOR of these two, 0 XOR 1 is 1, 1 XOR 0 is 1, 1 XOR 0 is 1 and 1 XOR 1 is 0. Now this is 7, this is 9 and the answer is 14. Therefore, the final answer we get is 14. Now let us say result is equal to 14, or you can say answer is equal to 14. Now from this 14 we need to extract 7 and 9. We need to extract, we need to differentiate. Now how do you differentiate 7 and 9? Please see here, this is the bit pattern of 7 and this is the bit pattern of 9. Let us call this as 0th bit, first bit, second bit and the third bit. If I look only at the 0th bit, we do not look at the first bit, second bit and third bit. We do not look after first bit, second bit and third bit. I look only at the 0th bit. This is only the 0th bit. Can you see only the 0th bit, which is 1 in case of 7, which is 1 in case of 9, and can we distinguish, can we bifurcate it that it is 7 and 9? No. Now whenever you want to bifurcate, what do we need? We need some distinguishing factor, then only we can bifurcate it, right? You cannot bifurcate it by seeing this two similar things and I say that bifurcate it, not possible. I can say that this is black and this is white only by seeing it. If both are white, let me make the background color as white. Let me make the background color as white. Now you can see that this is white and this is black, you can bifurcate it. And if I write on top of it with the help of the white pen, it is very difficult to visible. Why? Because both are similar. Now similarly, if you want to distinguish between two things, you need something different. Now by seeing the 0th bit, you cannot distinguish, but by seeing the first bit, I can distinguish. If the first bit is 1, I can say it is 7, and if the first bit is 0, I can say it is 9. By seeing the second bit also you can distinguish. By seeing the third bit also you can distinguish, because here it is 0 and here it is 1. Now we know that 0 XOR 0 is 0 and 1 XOR 1 is 0. That means if I get 0 is answer as a bit, both the bits are same, I cannot distinguish. If I get it as 1, that means both the bits are different. That means I can distinguish. Therefore, by looking at the first bit, we can distinguish 7 and 9. Hence, we will make here two buckets. We will make here two buckets. Now, what are those two buckets? Where first bit is 0 and here first bit is 1 and here first bit is 1. Now, what is this first bit? This is the rightmost set bit of a number. Now, how to get rightmost set bit of a number? You can watch our complete playlist to know how to get the rightmost set bit of a number. Okay. Now, what we do? We take one by one number 10. What is 10 in binary? 10 in binary is 1010. Now, this is 0th bit, this is first bit. Now, what is first bit? It is 1. Therefore, 10 goes in bucket number 1. Let us take 5. What is 5 in binary? 5 in binary is 0101. What is first bit? It is 0. Therefore, 5 goes in bucket of bit number 0. Next, you have 8. Now, what is 8 in binary? It is 1000. Now, again you see that the first bit is 0. Therefore, 8 comes here. Similarly, this 8 will also come over here. Now, the next number is 7. What is 7 in binary? It is 0111 and the first bit is 1. Therefore, 7 comes over here. What is the next number? 4. 4 is 0100. I am sorry, 0100. It is 0 over here. Therefore, 4 goes in this bucket. Now, where does 5 goes? 5 goes in this bucket because already we have solved it. Where does 10 goes? 10 goes in this bucket. Where does 4 goes? 4 goes in this bucket. And where does 9 goes? It is very obvious to see that bit number 1 is 0. Therefore, 9 goes over here. Now, we can see here clearly that 9 goes in separate section and 7 goes in different section. This way we have bifurcated it. Now, what we can do? What we should do? Yes, can anyone guess it? Yes, obviously we will take bitwise XOR of this bucket. Now, when I take bitwise XOR of this bucket, 5 and 5 will cancel, 8 and 8 will cancel, 4 and 4 will cancel, and what is the answer that you are getting here? 9. Now, coming over here, if I take bitwise XOR of this bucket, 10 and 10 will cancel, and what remains here? 7. And what are the two odd occurrences number? It is 9 and 7. This is the way we solve this question, and the time complexity is big O n and the space complexity is big O 1 because we are not using any extra space. The step is you take bitwise XOR, you get answer as 14 for this example. You find which is the rightmost set bit, it is 1. Now, you take each number and check what is the first bit and you bifurcate in 2 buckets, take bitwise XOR, you get 2 missing numbers as 9 and 7. Thank you.